welcome. My move is done. I moved. I moved a fair distance, 9 hours away from where I used to live. So now it is a new thing. So a couple of announcements for the month of May. Next month we are planning on doing our regular schedule. So we're going to be moving to our regular schedule next month. I know that this month and last month we've had everything move forward a week. We're going back to our regular schedule next month. It was because of moves and having a small child in the house. A lot of different things that Railgun and I have been up to. So that's kind of where that's going from. We have a bunch of content still coming around. We're doing reflector functions in season 18. That's a thing. We are doing season 24 is going to have a new episode drop real soon for public, which is the Life's Purpose and Identity, or Identity and Life Purpose series. We're continuing to do Mastering Your Demon for the members. I hope you guys are enjoying at least the first episode. We're going to get 2 more episodes out in the month of May for that, which will be great. Then we have a new public series after we finish season 25, which is Cognitive Asynchronicity. Got 2 episodes left of that. And then once those 2 are done, and I hope to have them out this month for month of May, we're going to be going into season 26, which is Duality, where I'm going to be debunking the socionic myth that opposite types actually should be in sexual relationships, and they shouldn't. Or much less any relationship for that matter, unless they're like it's a teaching relationship, camaraderie, etc. So that's a thing. And season 27 and 28 are still being worked on, which is 8 rules for love and the primary seductive styles for each of the types, and that will be coming out in our new Real Love Language product, which will be available later this year. And before then, we're going to be launching our new self-acceptance program. It's kind of like a self-authoring program, I'd say. But basically, it's another resource that you can use to type yourself in addition to the test. It's kind of like a companion to the test, and it teaches you about certain behaviors based on your type that you could potentially exhibit that may be that some could perceive as a negative behavior or positive behavior depending who you ask or where you're from, etc., to help you reach a level of self-acceptance. And then you'll be able to get an idea of, in general, what your life's purpose is as a result of that analysis. And then you'll author yourself to get a better understanding of who you are, where you come from, etc. To that end. You could probably hear my INTJ son in the background. So, oh, looks like he's getting hungry. So yeah, but that's basically kind of the content that I have coming out. We also have additional musings of an INFJ. Jay Ackley has been doing stuff in that direction as well. And we're also going to be featuring Chris Taylor, who's going to be joining us on season 18 to talk about the cognitive battlegrounds. We're going to be featuring the battlegrounds of Titans, the battleground of responsibility, the battleground of innocence, and the battleground of inhibition. And he's going to be discussing those as soon as we complete the next 3 episodes of the reflector functions. After that, Mr. Chris Taylor will be producing his own ENFP related content. So we'll be producing ENFP. He will be producing ENFP centric related content. So like his own version of musings or confessions, basically. And then I also maintain that him and Jay will be having a new live show together to do commentary on current events, which is going to be great. So you guys will have that golden pair interaction between them, and they'll be taking guests on their show. And I will be launching a new live show for members and we're going to be going in that direction for the new live show. It'll be fantastic. Still trying to work on like the kinks about how we're going to handle the live chat for that. So we're not entirely sure how we're going to do that, but I'm going to be doing a new live show where I'll be taking on members, so you folks basically on the live show. It will be in public, and each live show will have a different topic, and we will be discussing those topics together, etc. So yeah, that's coming out in the very near future. Lots of cool stuff now that I'm basically settled and been doing some van life stuff here and there, but in getting ready also to go on tour in the near future as well, as we continue to get more work done. The final item in terms of our announcements, and this is the last one, and thank you all for your patience. The final item is we are getting much closer to getting the first version of the CSJ community's own social media platform, and we will make it available to paying members only, although non-paying members can participate if they are given if they're given an invitation, basically. And for a while, the CSJ social media platform, well, it's going to be invite only for a while, maybe a year, maybe 2 years. It just depends. Kind of like how Clubhouse launched and it was invitation only. We're doing invitation only as well. And the first version, you will be able to have access to 2 different tools to type yourself for other people. One is called learning mode and one is called expert mode. And it will help you keep track of every person that you type. And you can even invite those people to use the tool to learn from themselves and others, and then you'll be able to chat with other people on the platform. And we'll have a really cool feature for feeds to help people customize not only their profiles, but also the kind of content that's given to them. I know a lot of people complain about how social media platforms kind of control what content you see. We're getting rid of that. We're making sure that you have full control over what content you actually want to see. And then you'll also be able to organize it by people's psyches, which is fun. So pretty awesome stuff. And that social media platform will grow over time as basically the members, the paid members, paying members will be the basically the ongoing beta test, and we'll be collecting feedback from you guys more than anybody else. And then anyone that you invite to the platform, that's up to you, and which will be awesome. So yeah, no funny business, and we're working on hosting to that end, and it'll be fantastic. So anyway, I just haven't spoken to you folks in a while, so I just wanted to give you like a general update before we get into the show tonight.